Hello guys, bonjour à tous. J'espère que vous allez bien. Hello guys, bonjour à tous. Can you confirm me that the sound is good? Of course, you can see my screen properly. Hello. So, as it's London session today, we're gonna see if we can catch a trade on EU, GU, maybe the gold as well. Good morning guys. Can you just tell me in the chat if the sound is good? If everything is displaying good on the screen? Si. Vous pouvez me dire dans le chat si le son est bon, s'il vous plaît, si vous avez une bonne image, etc. 5 sur 5, ça fait plaisir. Merci, Cad. Super. Au top. So, let's see. So, quick analysis on EU. Here I was looking at EU before launching the live. I think EU is inside a very uninteresting price action, to be fair. So, let me see one thing. Okay, wow. So, EU, EURUSD. Yeah. So if I have to map out the HTFPD array, we can see here this fair value gap. Here on the DXY, this fair value gap is gone actually. Price didn't react to it. See? So that's the difference in between EU and the DXY. So for me, I think we could have like a new leg here, a new bullish leg on the DXY. I don't know about the price going above these highs, but I think we could easily have a retracement here, at least until around here. You know, maybe for the price to go a bit further down after mitigating this kind of breaker block that we can see here on the daily charts. So, you know, if the dollar goes up, EU should go down. So let's see if we can catch something like that today. Let's see if we can have any sort of London Power 3. On the H1 there is an SMT. That's true. That's true. Nice comments, Cad. That's exactly the case. There is an SMT. There is an SMT inside of VGH4. True. True. And here we have the Asian low that is available, as the Asian high is available as well on EU. You know, there is this PDRA, I don't know what you thought about it, Cad, but this could be a good order block here, actually. That could be actually a good trade. Very simple execution. No needs to go on the 5 minute, I guess. We could execute it like this. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I think that's a good trade. And honestly, there is no need to go for more details inside the LTF. I don't think we need to go on the 5 minute or anything else, because here we have a good entry. We have a good target. Our 2R is not even above the Asian high, whereas the price should go. So I think it's a very, very good trade here. For all of you guys that are looking at the chart right now with me, that would be a good trade. I might take it. I might take it on my personal account. Let me just connect myself to it. Just need to know the hopefully price come back. Yeah. Well, I mean, why not, right? Did we mitigate this order block already? Almost here at the opening, but it's just the opening though. Just the opening, you know? I think price might come back. Well, we never know, right? But I think I think the price might come back here, because actually we did have a little bit of mitigation here just at the opening, that's right. But I wouldn't be surprised that price only come back on this on the top of the order block. I mean, I don't think we will see a deeper retracement inside the breaker block, so that's why I'm going to set my order over here. So let's see if we can have a retracement. Hopefully we can. Seems like it's gonna be complicated, but let's see. Yeah, I do not think that we're gonna have any retracement actually. So we're not in the trade actually right now, but we were looking at this kind of long on EU, as here you can see that we have an SMT. Props to CAD9 that saw it. Here we have an SMT in between EU and the DXY, as we are inside a fair value gap here on the H4, right? So that's a good trade, and we can see this kind of London power of 3 that is currently running on EU. We took out the Asian low here and doing another block afterwards. So that was the idea here. Let's see if we can catch any retracement before price goes above the Asian high. It seems like the algorithm is already inside the movement. Let's see. Let's see. We might have the retracement now, actually. I'm just, taking. Okay. Yep. Retreat. All right, let's see. Sorry, I was looking at something. Alors SD, on est sur un BP en H4 pour un achat. Oui, voilà, alors pour faire votre analyse en français, donc effectivement ici, comme l'a bien spécifié CAD9, on est dans une SMT, hein, on a une SMT qui s'est produite post-ouverture de session entre l'euro USD et le DXY, ici, comme vous pouvez le voir. Effectivement, cette SMT n'arrive pas dans un endroit anodin, vu qu'on est bien dans une fair value gap H4 ici sur l'euro USD. Et on peut voir aussi, voilà, en M15, qu'on a fait une espèce de London Power 3 ici. On s'est saisi des liquidités en dessous de la session asiatique, puis on a tout de suite créé un breaker block en M15 par la suite. Donc là, l'expansion est déjà en cours. Est-ce qu'on va réussir à avoir du coup un retracement pour pouvoir aller chercher l'Asian High? À voir. Pas sûr, mais en tout cas ici ça serait un beau trade, sachant qu'en plus on n'a pas vraiment besoin de se compliquer la vie à essayer de descendre en unité de temps pour pouvoir ramifier, enfin je veux dire pour pouvoir prendre une meilleure entrée que ça. Ici on a une très belle entrée en M15 avec un R22 hyper atteignable, donc à voir. Let's see what GU is actually doing. Okay, so GU, nothing to do right now. Let's see the gold. So gold, All right, so we're currently inside a new bullish leg on the gold. Yes, gold is bullish as well, that's true. But for now, nothing really. Nothing really interesting actually. Let me put this here. Let's see at the DAX. Let's take a look at the DAX. I like to trade the DAX actually. The DAX is very good during London, but I mean, the DAX has a lot of liquidity as well. I mean, a lot of volatility as well. It's like every time that I'm looking at the DAX, this guy always go crazy. Like, actually, the price action on the DAX is very clean. I mean, here you can see we got this fair value gap was paired to this breaker block over here. Let me refine it like this. We have this order block, breaker block, fair value gap here. We just mitigate the fair value gap. When was that? Yesterday. Okay, wait, it was during New York afternoon. It was during New York afternoon, and here I think on the DAX you might have to trade like a swing trader, more like a session trader, because I mean, I don't know, I'm not an expert, but I've been looking to the DAX a bit, and it's always, you know, during the London session, it's hard to catch an entry. It's more like you had to catch the entry before the opening of the London session, maybe even like the previous day, in order for you to get the movement during the London session by being in the trade, you know, by entering the trade before. It's more like your trade is going to be confirmed during the London session. I don't know if it makes sense or not, but here, I mean, this entry, this HTF entry was beautiful, and here now you have the movement. Let me see on the 15 minute. Yeah, because, you know, when London session opened, it's like you don't have any retracement. Well, let's see. Well, we might have a retracement from here. Well, I hope. If you guys have any question about Clickfunded, of course, just, you know, feel free to use the chat. I'm here to answer all of you guys' questions. Si vous avez des questions par rapport à Clickfunded ou quoi que ce soit, n'hésitez vraiment pas à me les faire part dans le chat. Is there a correlation between the silver and the gold? Honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I'm not going to... I mean, it might be a certain correlation in between those two, but I'm not very sure that they are trading exactly the same, or I don't know. Let's see. Well, yeah, there is a clear correlation, as you can see. It's almost the same chart, actually. But goddamn, all those was a very good investment here. Gold and silver. Yeah. Of course, I think you have your answer, Kat. There is a correlation in between those two. And actually here, I think there is like a kind of SMT ongoing here. An HTF SMT. Well, here on the silver, it's pretty clear what price did. Came back in this kind of fair value gap inside this leg. Of course, discount part of the HTF leg here, right? Mitigated this for value gap. That's on the weekly charts. Here on the daily chart, I mean, you have a very good breaker block here that just has been created lately here. Principalement les FVG, les order blocks, etc. Après, la structure de marché, pour moi, c'est plus quelque chose que je prends en compte en termes de structure. Enfin, je veux dire, c'est plus la tendance de fond. La tendance de fond que je vais identifier par rapport à la structure de marché. Sinon, en vrai de vrai, c'est vrai que j'utilise plus tout ce qui va être, comme tu l'as dit, order block, breaker block et fair value gaps. Ok, bon, bah peut-être un retracement ici, les gars. Donc encore une fois, hein, moi mon idée tient toujours ici. Je pense que ça c'est un bon trade, personnellement, ici. Donc à voir. Let's see. Maybe we could have a retracement right now. Maybe not. So yeah, I don't know if some people were here yesterday with me during the live, during New York session. Well, the price ended up dropping lower, as you guys might saw. So yeah, I was wrong. Well, as I said, my trade was a long. Was trying to capitalize on the bullish momentum that I thought we could have, but we didn't have any bullish momentum, and then price just dropped, and that's why. No, I wasn't. If that's sarcastic, it was a good joke actually, but no. Of course, no TP, price dropped lower. But as I said inside the Telegram group, right? Sometimes you enter a trade, you're entering a trade for a reason, but you know, with the development of the trade, you're just realizing that, I mean, the reason why you entered this trade is not longer here, right? And that was the case yesterday. I took the trade just because the momentum of the beginning of the opening, right? But 1 hour after this kind of momentum, of course, if the momentum didn't happen, I don't have any reason to be in the trade anymore. So I took my loss. It was like maybe a 0.5% loss because I was risking 1% on the trade, and I think I cut the trade, you know, at like 0.5% loss. So it was, you know, half loss, let's say. True. It was a bit, yeah. But I mean, I think it was like around 11. Around 11, I just cut the trade, and you know, after that, during like 11 New York time, price just went deeper inside the range. So I would have been out. J'ai une question plutôt technique concernant la règle sur la violation du trading sur les différents adresses IP. Je voyage avec plusieurs pays. J'utilise le même PC avec trader. Est-ce que ça peut poser des problèmes? En fait, ce que je te conseillerais pour pas prendre de risques, c'est tout simplement d'envoyer un message au support, un mail au support. Tu peux du coup contacter le support sur le canal Discord ou directement par mail, et tu leur expliques ta situation, tu vois. Nous, on est totalement compréhensif par rapport à ça. Moi-même, je suis quelqu'un qui voyage énormément, tu vois. Donc, écris-leur, fais-leur part justement du fait que tu vas potentiellement avoir différentes adresses IP, patati patata, ou que voilà, il pourrait s'avérer que de par les voyages que tu fais, tu puisses potentiellement avoir des variations, etc. Écris-leur, et à ce moment-là, s'ils vont, tu vois, le fait qu'ils le sachent en amont, t'auras pas de problème. Tu vois, tu les préviens, et comme ça, voilà, ça sera prévenu. Et puis si jamais peut-être on te demandera, bah, tu sais, comme d'autres propres firmes le font, hein, des preuves de billets d'avion, etc. C'est quelque chose qu'on peut être amené à demander, juste pour confirmer. Mais bon, parce qu'il y a il y a des gens qui profitent de ça et qui vont donc utiliser, qui vont faire du groupe, du groupe copy trading, etc. Si c'est pas ton cas et que vraiment tu voyages ici et là, bah, juste écris-leur. Et puis je pense pas qu'ils te demanderont de preuves ni quoi que ce soit, mais ça pourrait arriver qu'on soit amené à te demander des preuves pour vraiment confirmer ta bonne foi. Donc voilà. Mais sinon, non, ça ne posera pas de problème. Si tu préviens, il n'y aura aucun problème. Alright, so I don't know what's happening really. Let's see if we might have this retracement or not. Yes, true, we have CPI this afternoon. We do have CPI this afternoon, that's true. But still, you know. I think we might have this retracement. Here we have a little SMT ongoing here, actually. But look at the train line here. That's a very low resistance liquidity here. In the meantime, let's take a look at the indices because I didn't check how they moved since I was out my trade. So let's see. Okay, so actually that's interesting. We'll see with the CPI, of course. That's an analysis pre-CPI, so everything might change after the news. So yeah, here from 10 a.m. New York time to 2 p.m. New York time, we have this drop. Okay, we drop here. We're still in this breaker block on ES, H4 breaker block, as well as here we are in this kind of breaker block, but it's more like something, more like another block here on NQ. We just created this inverted for value gap here on NQ. And here we're still inside this for value gap on ES. So we have a little bit of divergence in between the two. Honestly, like I was talking about last time, you know, when we have this kind of bearish day just before a big news like today, CPI, sometimes it's because the CPI is going to be bullish, you know. Institution just repriced inside the discount of the leg to buy and to push the price to higher levels with the news today. So let's see. we'll see what can be done today after the news. Sometimes after the news, actually, on the indices, it's a good moment to trade because we might have a good opportunity. I don't know. What do you guys think? Actually, I didn't ask, but let's see at the chart. Let's take a look at the chart. It's a tricky one because actually we could go lower as we could go higher. Here there is honestly, think we might get rid of this low. I think we might get rid on this low with the news today, just in order for the institution to buy more here or here. Okay, we might have, you know, a drawn liquidity here below this low. I mean, it's hard because on NQ price seems to, you know, want to go for the ATH, but on ES, and again, of course, ES is the one that it's in control. I think, I mean, I would not be surprised for the price to go deeper here in this leg, right? At least below the 15%, the 50% of the leg. So I don't know what's your opinion on that, but yeah. I mean, here we can react to this fair value gap created yesterday to just, you know, go for deeper level, especially taking out the liquidity below this low. Now this low seems to be weak when I look at the 4-hour chart. Seems to be weak, I don't know. We'll see. So, can we have a retracement or not? Can we have a retracement or not? Let's see. Yo. So tomorrow you have a live with Baccarat FX, which is one of our guests this week. Live will be hosted by Hugo, of course. So yeah, if you can be there, make sure to connect yourself on YouTube at 2 p.m. French hour. It's gonna be a good live. Price is struggling. Price is struggling to make a movement. Actually, I think I'm going to focus on the DAX a bit more. Because actually all the London session of the DAX are pretty interesting to trade. From what I saw yesterday. Last time I took this trade, it was good. It was a good trade. Here, a big tricky in terms of HTF, HEF levels, because I don't really know where we are. But look here, we did mitigate this imbalance. Take it here. There's any guys that are trading the DAX here in the chat? Any one of you trading the DAX on a daily basis here? Ok les gars, bon bah si on a un retracement, je vais rentrer dans le trade. Si on n'a pas de retracement, tant pis. Quelle heure il est? Il est 9h38. Je vais pas non plus trop attendre, mais là, à 9h38, c'est toujours bon pour nous. Si jamais on peut avoir ce trade, ça sera une bonne chose. Malheureusement, pour l'instant, le retracement n'a pas l'air de pointer le bout de son nez. Ah, bon bah voilà, hein. Seems like the price is going to run without us. Too bad. Too bad. I would just remove my order if we go above these highs. These LTF highs, because at this point wouldn't make any sense to be here anymore. So let's see. Pas joli le price action sur GO. Let's see if we can create equal highs here and let's create a little retracement for us. Let's see. Sûrement, mais j'étais pas connecté. J'étais tout simplement pas connecté, mais techniquement, si, bien sûr. Ici, il était prenable. C'est exactement la même logique que je suis en train de mettre en place là. C'est juste que j'étais pas connecté. J'étais en train de lancer le live, etc. Le temps de faire mon analyse. Effectivement, j'avais pas fait vraiment d'analyse en amont, donc bah voilà, hein, si effectivement ça c'était ton entrée. Après vraiment là, je sais pas si tu aurais été activé ou pas, il aurait vraiment fallu que ce soit au millimètre près, parce que ça c'est un peu bizarre. On n'a pas du tout retracé, on est juste venu ici à peine sur le niveau. Mais en tout cas, cette entrée, bah oui, elle respecte exactement la même logique que celle que je suis en train d'attendre. Donc ça aurait été une entrée parfaite, mais pas eu le temps. Pas eu le temps de faire quoi que ce soit. Ah si, t'as raison. Ouais, non, mais t'as raison. Enfin, je veux dire, en tout cas, pour moi, c'était la même entrée, quoi. M15 ou alors M5, même en M15, tu vois, on aurait pu être activé déjà ici, mais totalement. Ah, faut toujours le placer un peu en dessous, le SL. Faut toujours le placer un peu en dessous, ça m'a sauvé aussi plusieurs fois, tu vois. Je le place toujours un tout petit peu en dessous, tu vois, sur la mèche pile, c'est un peu risqué, quoi. Faut toujours le placer un peu en dessous. Voilà. Surtout sur des actifs volatiles, c'est-à-dire que sur des actifs comme le DAX, où tu sais que tu vas avoir beaucoup de volatilité sur les indices américains, etc., c'est assez risqué de coller son stop loss à la mèche, enfin je veux dire le high, le low en gros que tu es en train de protéger, tu vois. La zone que tu es en train de protéger, c'est vrai que parfois, bah, on sait qu'on peut avoir des retracements qui sont très profonds. Autant se laisser une petite marge en termes de spread et de volatilité en mettant son stop. Bon, je te dis pas de le mettre là, tu vois, mais mets-le peut-être un pips ou tu vois, hop, comme ça, c'est mieux. Toujours mieux. T'éviteras de rager, quoi. Si jamais, après bon, c'est rare que le prix, techniquement, c'est rare que le prix fasse ça pour au final pile s'arrêter ici et après repartir comme ça, tu vois. Ça va arriver dans 0,001% des cas. Mais bon, toujours se protéger de toute situation, on va dire. Bah d'ailleurs, le DAX, très volatile et franchement, je trouve qu'il est intéressant le DAX. Il est très intéressant, mais c'est vrai qu'il va très vite à l'ouverture et là, juste parce qu'on est trop en premium, on est trop en premium, j'irai pas acheter, mais de manière générale, c'est vrai que le DAX, il a vraiment un fort momentum, hein. Fort momentum durant la session de Londres. Bon, bah, c'est assez ennuyeux ce matin, hein. Le price action est très long. Very boring this morning. We don't have any volatility ongoing here. Peux-tu expliquer la prise de position sur EU? Alors, comme je l'ai dit, hein, on n'est pas en position encore. C'est juste constater qu'on a une SMT en H1, d'accord, à l'intérieur d'une imbalance H4. Donc imbalance H4, SMT H1, et ici Power of 3 M15 avec breaker block du coup ici sur lequel on attend un retracement depuis maintenant le début de l'heure. On n'a pas eu énormément de volatilité jusqu'à présent, donc on n'a pas pu avoir de retracement ni de prise de position. Voilà, tout simplement. Effectivement, peut-être dû au CPI cet après-midi, on a une baisse de volatilité ici. surtout qu'on n'avance pas, quoi. On sort pas d'un range qui est construit depuis le début de l'heure. On n'arrive pas à sortir d'un range, quoi. Donc, ça, c'est vraiment synonyme d'une volatilité qui est inexistante. On n'arrive ni à aller plus bas, ni à aller plus haut. On a créé 2 points dans lesquels on est tout simplement en train de faire le yo-yo. Donc, c'est vraiment pas optimal. It is kind of getting horrible, that's true. Well, Forex is... I'm not going to say usually like that, but I know that Forex is this kind of guy that can range for very, very, very long period of time, even during the session. Okay, you just have to look on the daily time frame to see that. These guys might be lazy sometimes, but anyway, guys, let's see. I'm gonna stay together for 10 minutes more, and we'll see if we can catch an entry or not. Might be that, might be the fact that we have CPI this afternoon. Well, we'll see. Let's check out the indices again. Ouais. Avec le gold, il a bien monté. Enfin, il a bien monté. On a imprimé une bougie. Le GBPUSD aussi, il a bien bougé. Hein. Le GBPUSD, il a bien bougé. C'est vraiment l'euro USD qui a du mal. Donc les gars, demain Hugo FX live avec Baccarat FX à 14h. Si vous pouvez être présent, n'hésitez pas, ça va être un bon petit live. Baccarat, il va partager un peu toutes ses stratégies, toutes les visions qu'il a sur le marché. Donc n'hésitez pas à rejoindre le live demain 14h, heure de Paris, heure française, session de New York avec Hugo et Baccarat FX. Moi je vous retrouve semaine prochaine directement. Vendredi on a aussi Théo FX qui va tout simplement partager ses visions aussi en fin de semaine. Il parlera de sa semaine, il vous parlera des trades qu'il a pris, donc ça va être un bon trade aussi. Théo, personne que j'apprécie personnellement. Donc n'hésitez pas aussi à le découvrir vendredi durant son live. On est en milieu de semaine, on est mercredi. Moi personnellement depuis le début de semaine j'ai pris 2 trades, donc un trade TP sur IS lundi, un trade stop loss, en tout cas perte hier avec vous. Sur IS aussi, cet après-midi on verra. Pour tous ceux qui veulent savoir tous les jours un peu ce que je trade, n'hésitez pas à me rejoindre sur mon canal Telegram, The Edge. Donc le lien est tout simplement sur ma chaîne YouTube. Vous allez sur ma chaîne YouTube ABC Trading et vous allez retrouver le lien de mon canal Telegram. Peu importe sur lequel vous tombez, vous serez redirigé sur le bon. N'hésitez pas. En tout cas, moi, je pense que je vais aller me boire un autre café. Parce que là, il y a de quoi déprimer les gars. Il y a de quoi partir en en HP. Always, bro. It's always a good time to drink a coffee. Nice call to get a coffee, I guess so. Well, I don't know. Maybe the price is going to run without us. Could be possible at this point, but look at that. That's a range. That's a range in the Killzone. But it's always interesting when, price hasn't ranged during Asia. Price didn't range at all during Asia. Price didn't range at all before the opening, and then the I don't know. Always funny to see that. Price doesn't range at all before the opening, before the Killzone, and when the Killzone opens, start to range. Well, it should be moving a lot during this period of time, so I don't know. Sometimes it's just like that. You have a lazy Killzone. Sorry. I might delete my order though. I might delete my order because now again I'm not sure about the idea anymore. If we cannot mitigate the breaker right now before the closure of this H1 candle, I'm not sure about the idea anymore. I mean, the idea was to make the most of the kill zone by taking this long. Now, if price doesn't want to move, I mean, the idea of taking advantage of the kill zone momentum is not here anymore. Let's see, because now I can see that the price is moving a bit more suddenly. Bonne journée. Bonne journée. All right, let's see. Dun-dun-dun. No, I'm not going to move. Here, let's see, 4 minutes left. There is an imbalance here on the M5 that price could mitigate. We have the opening price here, so I think it's still a good entry. We don't have to move the entry to the upside. Non, franchement, j'ai pas de contre-argument et honnêtement, là, je suis dans le trade. Donc là, c'est bon. I'm in, guys. Well, would be a late entry here. I'm actually in. And yeah, let's see. Let's see if we can get something from here, right? Let's see if we can get something from here. The reaction is good. The reaction seems to be good. Yeah, well, we've been waiting for this entry the whole hour. Happens at the very end of the hour. 2 minutes left here. So yeah, let's see. Let's see how the trade displays right now. Bah R de 2, hein. R de 2, donc c'est même pas l'Asian High si tu veux, c'est là. C'est ici, donc ouais, super entrée honnêtement. Super entrée là en fin d'heure. Donc je vais vous laisser là les gars et ben on va se tenir au courant tout simplement de l'évolution dans le canal Telegram. Mais là je pense que voilà, on pouvait pas rêver meilleure entrée, meilleure clôture M15 que ça. On l'a attendu patiemment cette entrée, mais elle est finalement arrivée. Donc voilà, hein. Donc voilà les gars. Tout simplement. As I said guys, we've been waiting for this entry the whole hour. Price gave us the entry at the very last moment of the 1 hour candle. Si vous n'avez pas été déclenché, vous pouvez rentrer en manuel ici avec un petit retracement, hein. C'est vrai que là on a été très rapidement dans la zone. Là vous allez avoir potentiellement une... Voilà, là si vous n'avez pas été déclenché, c'est le moment de rentrer en manuel. C'est le moment de rentrer en manuel ici, je vous conseille. Si ça veut dire, c'est maintenant ou jamais. Ça n'a pas changé grand chose de rentrer ici ou ici. Voilà, là si vous pouvez toujours rentrer en manuel maintenant, si vous voulez. Alright guys, well, was a good session. Let's see how the price will move from here. And yeah, as always, it was a pleasure to be here. Bonne journée à tous. Have a great day, guys. And we stay connected on the Telegram just to see, you know, how the price is going to evolve now that we are in. All right? Take care of yourself. See you later. And any question, of course, you can go for the support on the Discord. C'est mieux SMT avec IU et DXY entre IU et GU. IU et DXY. Always. C'est ça qui est vraiment intéressant. Thank you. You too. Nice coffee. Enjoy. Bye bye.